Late in 2006, the deep freeze factory site out in Firgrove, which is adjacent to Macassar, came up for auction. We recognized the fact that there was a shortage of industrial land or serviced industrial land and suitably zoned industrial land in the Western Cape. So we investigated it and decided that it was a good site. Land values in the interchange close to Somerset West, which is just around the corner from this property, was peaking at around 1,800 Rand a square metre at that time. And land at the airport industrial area, which is only 15 minutes away from Firgrove, was selling in the region of around 1,500 Rand a square metre. So we felt that being in between the two and being in a position where we could offer a real good price at around 800 Rand a square metre, it would really offer good value for money. So we went ahead, purchased the land. We then subdivided the land and went out to the market and sold all of it within a period of 6 days. One of the buyers, we had a number of buyers, but there was one particular property development company that was begging us literally to sell as much land to them as possible. And we concluded a sale for 70% of the township to this particular development company. We then installed services, and early 2009, by which time the property crash had now hit us, they reneged on taking transfer of the land, and although we had guarantees in place, we had no option but to take the land back. In 1989, we were offered a 30-hectare site in Montague Gardens, and at that time the market was pretty soft and no one was interested in the land, and we had positive thoughts about it and decided to buy the land. At the time there were about 20 factories, and it was considered a long way out of town. If I think about it today, it's laughable that Montague Gardens was considered so far out of town. Firgrove, in my opinion, is a similar example. Our land is for sale at under 1,000 Rand a square metre, and land at the interchange has been selling for in excess of 1,500 Rand a square metre at the height of the market. So there is good value to be had in land at Firgrove Industrial Estate, particularly if you want to build big box warehouses, because there is no industrial area in the Western Cape that can offer the amount of land that we have at Firgrove for a sizable development of 20, 30, 40 or 50,000 square meters. And we've got it in a secure environment with a single entry point, with Denell on the one side, Macassar Road on the other side. It has all the ingredients for a successful property estate. We understand that property developers and funds are requiring a return on investment from day one. And there is always a reluctance to purchase vacant industrial land until a tenant has been secured. So what we are suggesting is this: if you buy a land at Firgrove Industrial Estate, we will offer the purchaser a 7% return on their investment, escalating 6% per annum compounded for 3 years. One of our partners in Firgrove Industrial Estate is NMC Construction, which is a well-known construction company that specializes in industrial buildings. And together with them, we can offer a turnkey solution to you in terms of design and construct. The hassle of dealing with that will be dealt with by us. We are also willing to consider a joint venture development with any landlord on the basis that we would put the land in as equity, and they provide the finance for the top structure. And this is also a possible win-win situation for both parties.